Hi you guys, welcome back. And if you're new to my channel, I would like to take the time out to say welcome and hope to see you again and again. Well, I wanted to warn you about buying faucets on Amazon or eBay and tell you about some of the headaches I went through. Well, we decided to remodel our bathroom and we went on Amazon and looked for faucets and found one and went ahead and bought it. It was a pretty good price. I needed two of them, so it was around $75, $80 if I remember correctly. Once I received them and installed them, they weren't as nice looking as they were in the picture, but we bought them, so we figured we'd live with them for a couple of years until we found something else that we liked. Well, as time went on, about 6 months or so, my faucet started leaking. So the first thing I did is I wanted to know what kind of warranty we had on it. And lo and behold, we didn't save anything. We just threw all the boxes and paperwork away, thinking that we weren't going to have a problem with it. Big mistake. So I'm pretty handy with a wrench, and you don't want to catch me in an alley with a pair of pliers. Well, I decided to fix it myself. No, that's not me. And one of the first things I noticed is I didn't have the tools to take it apart. I talked to some plumber friends of mine, and they didn't want to touch it. So then I started talking to a couple of professional people, and they didn't want to touch it either. Now I'm sure somebody's familiar with this faucet, and you're going to write me in saying it's an easy fix. But for me, it was kind of hard to find somebody that has any knowledge on these faucets. About a month goes by. Next thing you know, the other faucet starts leaking too. I looked on the internet for these faucets and couldn't find it now. For some reason, I guess they're not selling these anymore. I wonder why. Anyway, we decided to buy two more faucets, so we went through Amazon, but this time I wanted to be a little smarter about it. So I contacted the seller and asked him what kind of guarantee were on these faucets. He said he didn't know anything about any guarantees on the products he was selling. He said he was sure that inside the box there was going to be some kind of a guarantee. So again, we went ahead and found some faucets and bought them. Okay, here's the box. One of the first things I noticed, there's no markings on the outside of the box telling you what the name of the company is or where it's from. Let's get into the box, see if we can find something other than the parts. Okay, here's the water lines. Here's the fitting that attaches from the bottom of your cabinet top. This looks interesting. I've never seen this type before. I like these screws here. It seems like it holds a lot better and you can probably adjust it. I like this better than a big washer and a big nut to hold it. Okay, you got three washers. The two on the left go underneath your cabinet top, and the small washer on the far right, that goes directly underneath the faucet fixture itself. You'll see a little groove in there. That gets installed. I guess it seals it from the countertop in case any water gets into the cabinet if it leaks. Okay, this is a nice bag for the faucet itself so it doesn't get scratched during shipping. That's kind of nice. Feels nice and heavy. I like the way the handle works on this unit. Seems like it's pretty well built. But faucets are usually well built on the outside. It's the internal parts that I'm worried about. All the gaskets and rubber parts that wear down pretty quick. Okay, at this point I'm getting a little nervous because I don't see a warranty card or any kind of a guarantee or anything. I don't even see the company name. Let's take a look at these instruction books and see what we can find. Well, typical instructions in different languages. Huh. I guess this is the name of the company. I don't see a email address or phone number to contact them. I'm assuming this is the company name. Let's look it up on the internet and see if we can find it. Well, just as I thought, it's from overseas. I think this company is from Korea, not sure. It's interesting that they don't have their name on the outside of the box, and that there's no express warranty on the inside of the box or even on the instructional manual that they give you. This is my opinion, but I think they make it hard for you to find out who they are in case you do call for a warranty issue. The other issue is they don't give you their internet site name so you can find them. Of course, I had to look it up on my computer, but what if somebody didn't have the internet or a computer? A lot of older people don't have the internet. Just food for thought. If you notice on top they have different languages, I guess to read the the internet site so you can understand it. They do have a number you can call if you have an issue or problem. If I remember correctly, it took me about a week to 2 weeks, somewhere in there, to get this faucet. If this faucet leaks, where am I going to get parts for this thing? And if I do order it through them, I can only imagine how long it's going to take just to order the part through them, much less them to ship it to me. I think this was a bad idea. This is another good reason to stick to name brands, even though it's going to cost you probably a third to double more. At least you can get parts local, and at least you have people wanting to work on it. At least that's my experience and that's my opinion. I do want you to understand this video is not about eBay or Amazon and telling them that they do a bad job or that they're even shysters. It's just that you need to know what you're going to get into when you buy these products. If I could turn the hands of time back, I probably would buy a name brand faucet from a company that's stateside. Anyway, I wanted to share this information to you. I did install it, and so far it's working okay. We'll see in a year or two, or even 6 months from now, and if I have a problem, just look below and I'll have a statement saying the issues that I've had with it. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and of course hit the bell. Until then, we'll see you at my next video. Bye!